If you see a boat coming down and they talk to you, be like, yeah, my dad's got George Clooney in the boat today.
Oh, God.
Oh, David, I can't see. What in the world was that?
It's Alaska.
Like, that was a lot of fish to go through that hole right there.
It was scary.
Got him! I did it! Woo! This is a big one. Dude, I can see if someone's coming from a mile away. If you see a boat coming down and they talk to you, be like, yeah, my dad's got George Clooney in the boat today.
I didn't hear a word you just said.
Tell them that I have George Clooney and that some guy named George Clooney in the boat today.
Some guy named George
Clooney. Or wait, maybe something better.
George Booney.
George Booney.
I got George Booney today.
That's one of the best pulls there is.
One chain.
Get him! Oh, yeah! Damn it! No!
Missed him?
You loser! What happened?
Addicts, welcome back to another episode of Addicted Fishing. We're out here with old Wild Sky John.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a little salmon fishing today. We got Big Dave, we're in the drift boat. Got a little bit of rain. Are we gonna catch him?
We'll see. We got a lot of leaves in the
We
water.
got a leafy situation.
Leaves in here.
But we did just have a bite. And John screwed it up, so
Yep.
welcome to the show, John.
0 for 1.
0 for 1.
All right, Addicts, let's go, baby. Leave a comment down below. Are we gonna smash them or not?
We're getting them at some point. Up and over, yep. Come this way just a little, just barely. Yeah, he's on the seam. I like it. I like it. I like it right there. Keep twiddling a little. Okay, how long do we stay? Maybe we stay for one more cast and get those spinners and twitchers. Well, first time I seen her sitting on a hill. Second time I seen her sitting on a log. Twiddle it up, boys. Twiddle it up. Tell you what's crazy is we haven't caught another fish here, boys. Maybe it's time to go.
It's been a minute.
I think we should get out of here, guys.
Stung the big chromer.
Yeah, I think it's on to the next one. We're out of here.
Everybody, look at his pants when he gets out of the boat.
What are you doing? No, you have pants on. Look at that.
Jader goofing.
All right, guys. We're gonna launch one of the this is one of the custom plugs we've done here. We got a few of them ready to roll here. This is probably my favorite plug that we've ever done. This is by far blue and yellow is my deal. I love it. Blue and chartreuse. Wang, wang. Let's see if we can catch one on it. All right, guys. Today's tackle tech tip is brought to you by Fish USA, and today we're gonna be talking about quick fish and tuning plugs. The killer fish, the quick fish, all the different types of plugs that you can use. There's a certain way to tune them and a certain way to run them that's gonna make them more efficient. So they come stock out of the box like this, and it's, you know, a lot of them will run just straight out of the box, but you always wanna check them. You always wanna check them because these plugs will come out of the box and some of them will work and some of them won't. Some of them will tune to one side or the other. So I'm gonna set this plug in the water and kind of show you what I mean here. So how I test this plug is I set in the water and then I pull straight back. And you see how that plug pulls directly straight even with the rod tip. That's extremely important. It's not diving off to the left, and it's not diving off to the right, and it's not turning a circle. That thing looks absolutely perfect. So obviously this is a plug that I've tuned before, and actually this plug, another way you can tell on these plugs is the way that the bill, as they dig into the current, the bill will wear very evenly. If you start seeing a lot of chipping on one side or the other, you know that your plug is probably not tuned or not running properly. So there's a couple things that to fix that. Number one, when you wrap them with tuna or sardines or whatever you're gonna wrap them with, people can use herring, some people use eggs and sand shrimp, and you just take it. It's real important if you see how symmetrical this is, how it's equal on both sides, and it's not real heavy up here and real thin back here. You wanna try to make that wrap super even. So as I'm wrapping that, I kind of take my thumbs and I'll push it like this to the center of the plug, and then I'll take this side and I'll do the same as I'm wrapping it. That way it wraps on there nice and straight. Some guys will use bigger wraps, but I find that the more meat that you put on these plugs, the more uneven they're gonna run, because you got that much more added to the plug. So we're gonna test this. We know this plug runs straight, but if this plug was diving off to the right, the way to fix this is every plug comes with this little clip right here, or this little, where your dual snap connects to, this little round eye right here. So if my plug is diving to the right, I would slightly turn this eye to the left, and it's very minimal turn. So a little bit goes a long ways. If you turn it too much to the left, you're gonna see your plug start diving off the opposite direction. And so you wanna just kind of calculate that, give it a little bit this way, a little bit that way, till you get that plug to run perfectly straight in the water like this. So you wanna see that thing with the tail of the plug up, and you wanna be able to see that bill running equal to each side. So it'll be diving left and right, you know, as that plug digs in the water, and you don't want it, like if you watch, I pull real hard on this thing. If you pull real hard, it'll start to flare out to one side. So that's what they'll look like when they're untuned, is they'll start to turn real hard out to this side. And a lot of times current can do that as well, but you want to make sure before you put these in the water that they're diving nice and straight. It's extremely important. These things are incredible fish catchers, if you will. The salmon love this, especially in off-colored water. And you know, you can troll them, you can do all kinds of stuff with them, but in the river, this is kind of how we run them. Now I will show you a little thing I do with the setup here, is I run a little dropper. Now I used to think this messed with the way that they run, but it does not. I've caught hundreds of them on it. But I just run this little tag on here so I can throw a diver on there, or a little piece of lead, or if I want to get that down in a super deep hole, I can just add a little piece of lead to that, or I can add a diver to it. And if I'm not running it, I just connect it back up, and it just kind of hangs there like that. Doesn't affect the plug at all, but super effective way. Make sure you guys tune your plugs. Thanks for tuning into this week's Tackle Tech Tip, brought to you by Fish USA. And you guys can find all these types of lures, plugs, and anything for salmon, trout, and steelhead on fishusa.com. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
It's all right. Oh, get on that. Get on that. Get on that. That was a fish all day.
What? I was bouncing
On the fish's mouth.
The difference was it went under the water.
It went backwards.
It kept doing this. It kept chugging.
There he goes. He's got it again. See, watch my rod now.
I see it.
When he's turning with it, oh my God, he lets go. You got him. There he's got it. Got his ass. Oh, he came off. God. Take it out of your hand. You got it? Get him. There you go. Got it. Best bite ever. Told you. Rod tip down to the right. Down to the right. Might be a nice one. Oh, he's all the way over there. That's him on the bank.
Hold the rod high. Stay up in the air.
High.
Towards downriver. Downriver.
Downriver and high.
Oh my God, he's in the trees. Downriver and high. He's out.
He's out.
Real.
Oh, it's a bright one. Really bright. Brand
Hey,
new.
we're on the river now.
Brand new one.
Oh, real. It's real. Just keep your rod low. Real.
Dude, there's a little pot of brand new beans.
Look like those little ones that I was catching out.
Oh, it's a big coho.
Oh, it is? No, it's a coho. That's what rolled in front of you. I'll just jump out.
That's a dandy though, dude.
That's my first back bouncing
That's
fish
right
right there.
Back bouncing fish.
So guys, I was just telling John that it's like my favorite way to catch them is back bouncing. It's just the way you feel them and like the bite itself and in your hand. It's the most like direct connect to the fish. If you can do it, it's very, very hard to do, especially in the lower water like this, because you have to feel connection to the bottom every time. And if you don't, you just like lose where your bait is and your bait's floating 20 miles back. And this is the first time John's ever done it, and it was pretty dang cool. Like he got it, watch the rod, trout bite to real heavy, and then he just set the hook like Bill
It's
Dance.
so hard not to set the hook.
Dave was yelling at me.
Get it! Get him! I'm tired of watching him eat. He's wasting the bait. Hold its head.
All right, guys, there it is, John's beauty. What a beautiful
Look at
fish.
that.
That is a brand new coho. This right now in this river we can't keep wild coho, so we're gonna let this guy go. But what a great fish!
Beautiful head.
Gosh, look at how
Awesome.
pretty that thing is.
Buck, that's
Awesome.
A buck,
No, it's a hen.
That's a him.
Yeah, it's
Gosh, brand new.
brand new.
Shiny.
Shiny, perfect. That was sick.
Well, that was fun.
Go, boys.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Good job, baby. Good motor.
Real, brother. You got him. Okay, well, just keep your rod left and low.
That's your right.
I'm gonna start reeling. Or motor in. Ooh, the big one.
Take a good one.
There you go, Johnny Bones drones.
I'm gonna go through.
Everybody quiet.
Shut up,
Nobody
John.
talk. I'm concentrating, Nick. I need to get this fish.
Push him forward, reel.
We gotta get this one.
Reel down. Keep it right there. Keep it right here. Push down. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, it's a better fish. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, just keep down, bury it. Bury it. There you go. Bury it. Oh, you're dirty. You're ready. Keep pushing forward. Now you got him. Just lift up.
Lift up and over my
Boom,
head.
boom, boom. Get high. High.
Oh, God.
High.
Oh, Nick. Oh, David, I can't see.
What in the world was that? Did you see the fish was in the net?
I can't see when.
Okay, I'll tell
Pull
you
him
what.
up here.
Push forward.
Shut your mouth. Let me do the talking.
Okay. Just keep reeling.
Are we on anchor?
Keep reeling, yeah.
You're almost to your knot. Oh, just reel.
Okay, now up and over, you got him. Just
Don't
went
make
straight
him-
up.
Don't make him flat.
There.
Don't make him flat. You're pulling him out of the water and fighting him on the surface. If he's fighting, you just let him go back through.
Nice, boys. We didn't even get a back bounce. We let you run that one a little further down there.
Here, I got your rod.
John Bones
There he
drones.
goes.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's a wild skyer right there, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. John's got a freezer full of fish, so
Unless it's a real bright one.
unless it's
we
just a
keep-
brand new one, that's a dandy.
Bye, girl.
Nice.
Look at it. It's so cool when they swim away.
I love
Woo!
swim away.
Good job, buddy.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
What's that one for 9?
Boy, I got all quiet when I was reeling it in.
Did you guys notice the tension in John right there? It's not like him to lose very many.
We were pretty quiet during that fish fight.
Well, I think we all knew we wanted it.
Freaking out. I wanted that thing in the net.
Well, dude, when you guys was doing cartwheels on the surface, I couldn't tell where he was, where his head was, and where his ass
He was
was.
in the net. At one point, he was in there.
Dude, my shoulder's bad.
Well, this is the problem.
He
When
was in there.
we got two guys. One's telling me lift, the other
I
one's
know.
telling me
Don't
don't
do
lift.
I see when you're. Hey,
Go somewhere in the
you see
middle.
you see the seat that I'm in though. This is the captain's seat, right here.
Yeah. Still captain.
Co-captain.
That's the stone
I'll
cold.
net your ass right now, dude.
We already tested it. I tested it on you.
Are you down?
Got him! Got him! Yeah, buddy! Told you that was a fish. Got him, baby! Ha!
Trying to hop in the boat. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, in this kind of current, it should be better fish. That's for sure. Alex, make sure you're not getting
Rod
any
in,
of that.
rod in, rod in.
Come on, grab it.
That was the third bite I had, man. I knew it was a bite.
This is a much better chance. These are all going to be good fish.
Catch him.
Catch him.
Oh, he's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. There it is. There it is.
Here he comes. Tricking him.
Look, he's just swimming up.
Oh, he's so.
Hey, Alex, you guys remember when Dave fought that fish for like an hour? He didn't even have one on. I have one on right now. Ooh, big.
Huge. Oh my God.
Dude, that's like a 35-pounder.
It's a big one. He's big and he's really ugly.
really ugly.
Real ugly big one.
But
Oh,
huge.
God. I don't even know he's going to fit this tiny
Well,
man.
we're going to test it.
Okay, here we go. John, you spot me. I might go in. Oh my God.
Dude,
it's a big ass fish, boys.
Look at this thing. Look at
Oh
this thing.
my
It's huge.
God.
It's huge. It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
God, now he's
yeah.
pissed.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no pressure. You got her.
Oh, it's a big fish. This is the biggest one you've had on all year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I'll tell you guys, if this was out in the Bay Area, it would be a little different situation. Oh man, this is a large fish. Oh yeah, here, I'm gonna muddy it up there. Get some camo out here. Smoke screen. Smoke screen.
Okay, ready?
Yep,
I'm going to reel down and go. I'll tell you when I'm going to go. Oh my God, he is huge.
He is huge.
Huge. Oh
Huge.
my
no,
God.
you can maybe take him right now.
No, I
You can
can't.
lift towards me.
I
Yes, you
can't.
can.
Trust me.
No, yes, you can.
Dude, I only got 25 on.
If he goes limp like that, he can just pull right over the top of
I'll go find
It's on that boil.
Okay.
If he turns his head like that again. Oh, God, he's gonna chew your line off. Got him! I did it! Woo! This is a big one. Jesus! This is a big one. You fit in there. Oh, you fit in there.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Dude,
Dude, that's a 40-pounder, dude.
He's an old one, guys.
Look at the girth on this thing's tail.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's the biggest salmon I've caught in a long time. Don't let him out of the net.
I'll keep
Oh
this-
my God, dude. That's a 40-pound salmon
Look at my
all
hand.
day, dude. Look at this. Look at the girth on this thing, dude.
his
Look
head.
at him.
Oh
Wow.
my God. Holy macaroni.
Dude, this is one of those hooks you're never getting out.
Here, I got plenty.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Dude.
Alex, can you just, John, come over here and take a still shot of this, because this is one of the biggest salmon I've seen in the river in a long time.
Dude, he's huge.
Dude, look at the
I was
girth.
so scared netting him. I felt
Dude, you had him in the net.
Oh,
Swimming off with you. Oh my God. Dude, this is a dark fish, guys, but I mean, you don't see him this big anymore.
Massive.
I mean, look at the tail on
Look at the
that
head
thing.
on him.
Jeez.
He's huge.
Monster. Look at the mass on this thing, you guys. I mean,
He is so wide.
He's 14 inches wide. I mean, look at the head. That's my hand, dude.
You don't get these very often.
That is
I mean, look at that thing.
Oh,
the
it's a
pure
cool
girth
fish.
this way and just how stout he is. It's so cool to see this fish come back, you guys, and do his thing, make it up here and spawn and spread his seed to the river. That's what we need. Even if this thing was chrome bright, we'd be letting this fish go because we need these genetics in this river. So it's not always about killing a fish, or it's just cool to see one of these, and it was really, really cool, man. I mean, I fished this river in the coastal areas every day between me and Dave, and you just don't see these fish anymore. I mean, it's pretty spectacular.
Large braid, brother.
Large
braid.
We used to see him a lot, you know, all the time. But
Yeah, this used to be a
Yeah.
common theme here,
But
but
not so
over
much
these
anymore.
years, you just don't see them anymore.
it's great, and he made it back to spawn. I think he's still spawning too. I don't even know if he's all the way.
I don't think he's done all the
But
way.
he's definitely not sitting in a. It's a weird spot for a fish like this to be sitting in.
I thought it was
too.
gonna be a bright fish.
I did too. Just as heavier current.
All right, let's walk this guy out into some clean water here, Dave, and we'll let him go.
Ah, he's so cool.
That is just a cool fish, dude.
Big boy. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Like, just how big he looks on the bottom.
I'll try to hold him.
You gotta go above. You gotta go back up above.
It's all right. It's done. Oh, he's gone.
There he goes. Ooh, he was ready. Hell yeah, brother.
That was cool, dude.
Awesome.
Hey, not the brightest fish ever, but I'll tell you what, it is really cool seeing the fish like that.
Big.
I mean, big. My wrists are like, because I was holding that damn tail. I haven't put my hand on a tail like that since Alaska.
Like that was a lot of fish to go through that hole right
It was
there.
scary. Me and Dave have been using these smaller nets,
smaller nets.
the rubber ones, and we were just
were talking
about
about
this
last
last
night.
night. Yeah, about how we were nervous to put a big
Real
one
big.
in
And I'm like,
there.
well, you gotta have everything's gotta be right.
Yeah, worked out.
Woo!
Hey, that was cool as hell.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
That was awesome.
John, great job doing nothing.